You sit down at a familiar restaurant chain believing you'll get decent food and service. You trust the clean-looking dining room means the kitchen matches. Restaurant critics, health inspectors, and former employees reveal a disturbing reality about America's worst casual dining chains. These restaurants don't just serve mediocre food, they microwave frozen meals, rack up catastrophic health violations, and deceive customers with marketing that doesn't match what happens behind kitchen doors. The problems aren't isolated incidents at single locations. They're systematic corporate failures affecting hundreds of restaurants nationwide. The health and quality issues escalate beyond disappointing meals. Multiple chains face repeated closures for roach infestations, serve spoiled food with green discoloration, and operate with expired licenses while health departments find rodent droppings under buffet lines. Employees report being pressured to serve food prepared in conditions no one should tolerate. Today, we're counting down the 5 worst sit-down restaurant chains in America, according to health inspectors, food critics, and industry analysts. From chains that literally microwave steaks to buffets shut down for rodents and roaches, these represent what experts actively warn consumers to avoid. And stick around until the end. We've got 5 bonus secrets about casual dining chains the industry desperately hides. The revelations about frozen food, microwaves, and cost-cutting will fundamentally change where you choose to eat. Number 5. TGI Fridays. The quality decline is universally acknowledged. Once a popular destination for families and groups, TGI Fridays has experienced dramatic drops in customer satisfaction scores. Restaurant critics note the chain fails to meet even basic expectations for casual dining. The menu execution is consistently poor. Reviewers report food that doesn't match promotional photographs, with dishes arriving cold, overcooked, or missing advertised ingredients. The gap between marketing images and actual served food may be wider at TGI Fridays than any other major chain. The service quality has collapsed. Multiple locations experience chronic understaffing, leading to long wait times, forgotten orders, and servers unable to provide basic attention to tables. The labor cost cutting creates miserable experiences for both customers and remaining staff. The location closures signal deeper problems. TGI Fridays has shut down numerous locations across America as sales decline and customer counts drop. The shrinking footprint indicates consumers are actively choosing to eat elsewhere rather than return after disappointing experiences. The frozen and reheated food dominates the menu. Like many struggling chains, TGI Fridays relies heavily on pre-prepared items, heated to order rather than cooking from scratch. The factory-prepared approach strips away any pretense of fresh, made-to-order food. Industry analysts specifically note TGI Fridays exemplifies casual dining chains that failed to adapt to changing consumer expectations, relying on outdated menus and cost-cutting that destroyed the dining experience customers once valued. Number 4. Red Lobster. The bankruptcy filing reveals catastrophic mismanagement. In May 2024, Red Lobster filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy with liabilities between $1 billion and $10 billion. The seafood chain that once revolutionized casual dining collapsed under terrible business decisions and cost-cutting that destroyed food quality. The Thai Union ownership gutted quality standards. After Thai Union acquired controlling interest in 2020, former employees report the company forced massive cost reductions that hurt sales. The parent company, a seafood supplier with a notorious history of using enslaved and indentured labor, pushed Red Lobster to use cheaper, lower-quality ingredients across the menu. The understaffing created terrible service. To cut costs, Thai Union drastically reduced staff at locations, leading to poor customer service and longer wait times. The skeleton crews couldn't maintain service quality, driving away loyal customers who expected better treatment. The food quality decline is documented. Customer reviews from 2023-2024 consistently report sticky tables, filthy floors, marginal food quality, and terrible service. One reviewer noted the restaurant was only half full during prime dinner hours. Formerly, Red Lobster had long waits and packed lobbies. The customer count dropped 30% since 2019. According to bankruptcy court filings, Red Lobster experienced massive customer abandonment as the dining experience deteriorated. People stopped coming back after experiencing the quality decline firsthand. The marketing and maintenance investments disappeared. Thai Union refused to invest in advertising or restaurant renovations, letting locations age and become unappealing. The neglected facilities combined with declining food quality created a doom loop of falling customer visits. The real estate sale leaseback destroyed profitability. Private equity firms sold Red Lobster's owned properties and forced the chain to lease them back at above market rates, creating permanent financial burden that made profitable operations nearly impossible. The endless shrimp disaster was just a symptom. While the $20 endless shrimp promotion cost $11 million, the deeper problem was systematic corporate mismanagement. Thai Union eliminated two shrimp suppliers to secure an exclusive, more expensive deal for itself, raising cost while cutting quality. Restaurant analysts note, Red Lobster represents casual dining chains destroyed by private equity and corporate ownership that extracted value while destroying the fundamentals, food quality, service, and restaurant maintenance, that made them successful originally. Number 3. Olive Garden. The microwaved food is an open secret. Former employees consistently reveal that Olive Garden's pasta and sauces arrive pre-packaged and vacuum-sealed, then get microwaved or thrown into boiling water to heat through. The Italian kitchen is actually a reheating station for factory-prepared meals. The training claim is fraudulent marketing. Olive Garden's mid-2000s commercials claimed chefs trained in Italy, learning Tuscan culinary practices. The reality is employees reheat unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks alongside microwaved pasta. No actual Italian training occurs. The quality doesn't match the $20 price point. An Olive Garden entree typically costs around $20, expensive for casual dining. Customers pay premium prices for microwaved, pre-prepared food that barely surpasses frozen supermarket meals. The value proposition is terrible. The never-ending pasta pass epitomizes the problem. Olive Garden sells passes allowing unlimited pasta during promotional periods, with some lifetime passes available. The desperation to move pasta volume through discount promotions reveals the low food costs and the need to drive traffic through gimmicks rather than quality. The authenticity is completely absent. Restaurant critics universally agree. Olive Garden serves food that bears no resemblance to actual Italian cuisine. The Americanized, mass-produced versions use excessive butter, salt, and sugar to create appeal to customers unfamiliar with real Italian food. The breadsticks and salad manipulation works. Olive Garden's most successful menu items are the free unlimited breadsticks and salad. These items cost pennies to produce but create perception of value. Customers fill up on free carbs and iceberg lettuce, then rate the experience positively despite mediocre entrees. The scratch cooking claim is misleading. While Olive Garden claims some items are made fresh, the vast majority of menu offerings arrive pre-prepared from central facilities. The minimal on-site preparation consists mainly of reheating and plating pre-made components. Food critics specifically warn that Olive Garden represents the worst of casual dining, charging sit-down restaurant prices for food quality below fast casual standards, then using marketing and free bread to obscure the poor value. Number 2. Applebee's The microwave operation is well documented. Former employees across multiple locations consistently report that Applebee's microwaves the majority of menu items. One former worker stated their location had 6 microwaves in the kitchen and microwaved just about everything, including steaks. The frozen food dominates the menu. Everything arrives frozen from appetizers to desserts. Former line cooks report that most anything that comes out of the fryer goes into it frozen, and the vast majority of dishes are prepped off-site, then reheated when ordered. Even McDonald's cooks more food from scratch than Applebee's. The quality decline has accelerated. Longtime customers report dramatic deterioration over the years. The chain has implemented relentless cost-cutting measures including diluting drinks, reducing portion sizes, and eliminating any items requiring actual cooking in favor of microwave-ready alternatives. The calorie menu is deceptive. Applebee's under 550-calorie menu misleads customers. Former employees reveal only half the items actually contain 550 calories or less. The rest use Weight Watchers point system, meaning they have significantly higher calorie content than advertised. Few customers read the fine print before ordering. The mashed potatoes were used past expiration. In The American Way of Eating, Author Tracy McMillan worked undercover as an Applebee's line cook and documented disturbing practices. She found mashed potatoes used past their expiration dates and broccoli arriving prepackaged with plastic flakes coating it. The promotional photos don't match reality. The gulf between advertised menu items and actual served food at Applebee's may be the largest in casual dining. Table tents feature airbrushed photographs of appealing dishes. Then servers bring out microwaved meals that bear no resemblance to the images. The molten chocolate cake is microwaved from cold storage. Former employees reveal that upon receiving a dessert order, they grab pre-made lava cake from cold storage and microwave it. The fresh-baked dessert is actually a frozen factory product heated in seconds. The mozzarella sticks and fried items lack quality. Everything fried arrives frozen from factories rather than being prepared fresh. The frozen mozzarella sticks and other appetizers get dropped in fryers, creating food that tastes like reheated freezer items, because that's exactly what they are. The dining experience is actively unpleasant. Multiple customers report food poisoning after eating at Applebee's, with some reporting they've never gotten food poisoning anywhere except Applebee's locations. The combination of old food, improper reheating, and poor sanitation creates genuine health risks. Industry analysts specifically identify Applebee's as representing the absolute bottom of casual dining, a chain that has abandoned any pretense of cooking real food, instead operating as a microwave reheating operation, charging sit-down restaurant prices for frozen TV dinner quality. Number 1. Golden Corral. Here's the absolute worst according to health inspectors and food safety investigators. Golden Corral buffet locations across America rack up catastrophic health violations, massive contamination problems, and systematic failures in basic food safety that put customers at serious risk. The rodent infestations are extensive and recurring. One Florida Golden Corral was closed for 24 hours in 2017 after inspectors found a dead rodent and too many rodent droppings to count, under the salad bar and throughout the buffet and kitchen. The same location had been warned about rodent activity 2 months earlier after inspectors found over 30 droppings near the salad bar. The roach. The problems appear across multiple locations. A Tampa location was shut down after state inspectors found 35 roaches, both alive and dead, throughout the restaurant. Multiple other locations report roach sightings near food preparation areas. Customer complaints specifically mention roaches crawling around food while trying to eat, with management offering incomplete refunds after customers had already consumed contaminated meals. The viral video exposed dumpster food storage. In 2013, employee Brandon Huber posted video showing raw hamburger patties swarmed by flies and raw ribs sitting by the dumpster. Huber explained managers routinely stored food outside by trash before health inspections to appear less crowded inside. The video garnered over 280,000 views, exposing systematic food safety violations. The repeat violations are extensive. One Largo, Florida location accumulated 185 violations over a year, with inspectors returning 16 times due to violations not being corrected. Problems included food at dangerous temperatures, flying insects throughout kitchen and food areas, and both high-priority and basic violations across multiple categories. The stop-sale orders force massive food disposal. In January 2017, inspectors demanded one location throw out eggs, cheese, pepperoni, ice cream, raisins, dried cranberries, peppers, sour cream, margarine, spices, sugar, hush puppy breading, brown sugar, chicken breading, and more, all due to being moldy or past expiration dates. In August, 10 cups of lettuce had to be discarded after insects were found on produce. The temperature control violations are dangerous. Inspectors consistently find hot food on buffets not maintained at safe temperatures, with fried shrimp at 117 degrees when it should be held at 135 degrees or above. The improper temperature control creates perfect conditions for bacterial growth and foodborne illness. The cross-contamination risks are severe. Multiple locations cited for uncooked chicken, stored over raw fish in walk-in coolers, food dicers with onion pieces still on cutters, and lemon slicers with lemon membranes on blades at salad bars. The failures in basic food safety create constant contamination risks. The dirty dishes and utensils plague locations. Customer reviews consistently report having to dig through 8 and 9 plates to find a clean one, with soup cups containing partial food chunks between supposedly clean plates. The dishwashing equipment is overcramped and fails to properly sanitize items, yet management ignores the problem. The bathroom conditions are horrifying. Reviews describe bathrooms beyond repair, filthy, unsafe, with stench that reeks. Walls are busted, stalls are rusted, plumbing shows severe rust, and flooring is deteriorated. Multiple reviewers question how restaurants can maintain safe food if bathrooms are that neglected. The spoiled and expired food gets served. Complaints document visibly spoiled steak with green discoloration being served to key customers, with management refusing refunds. The pattern of serving expired or contaminated food appears across multiple locations, rather than being isolated incidents. The norovirus outbreak led to lawsuits. A Wyoming Golden Corral location faced multiple lawsuits after a norovirus outbreak sickened numerous customers. The legal battles continue as the chain faces liability for systematic food safety failures that made patrons seriously ill. The administrative complaints and fines accumulate. Locations receive administrative complaint recommendations, temporary closures, and fines, yet violations continue. The state inspection system seems unable to force permanent improvements despite repeated catastrophic findings. Health inspectors, food safety experts, and customer protection advocates universally identify Golden Corral as having the worst combination of severe health violations, recurring contamination problems, and systematic corporate failure to maintain even basic food safety standards. Beyond the 5 worst restaurant chains, investigators reveal 5 bonus secrets. Bonus Secret 1. Most casual dining food is microwaved or frozen. The scratch cooking claim is largely fictional across casual dining chains. The vast majority of menu items arrive pre-prepared from central facilities or food service suppliers, then get microwaved, deep-fried from frozen, or reheated in various ways when ordered. The cost savings drive the frozen food model. Chains can operate with minimal kitchen staff and lower skill requirements when food just needs reheating rather than actual cooking. The labor cost reductions come at the expense of food quality. The customers can't tell when done properly. Chains have perfected reheating techniques that disguise the frozen, pre-prepared nature of food. Sauces, garnishes, and presentation mask that the core items came from factory freezers rather than being cooked fresh. Bonus Secret 2. Private equity ownership destroys restaurant chains. The sale-leaseback scam extracts wealth while burdening chains. Private equity firms buy restaurant chains, immediately sell the real estate the restaurants own, then force the chains to lease back their own properties at inflated rates. This creates permanent financial drain that makes profitable operation nearly impossible. The cost-cutting phase follows acquisition. After extracting real estate value, private equity owners/food quality budgets reduce staff, eliminate maintenance spending, and cut marketing. The systematic degradation maximizes short-term profits while destroying long-term viability. The bankruptcy is often the exit strategy. Private equity owners extract maximum value through real estate sales and cost cuts, then walk away as the chain collapses into bankruptcy. Creditors, employees, and franchisees suffer, while private equity already profited. Bonus secret: health inspections only capture a moment in time. The inspection preparation changes conditions. Temporarily, when restaurants know inspections are coming, they implement emergency cleaning, discard expired food, and temporarily fix problems. The inspection day doesn't reflect typical daily operations. The inspection frequency is inadequate. Most restaurants undergo only 1 to 2 inspections annually. Contamination, expired food, and sanitation problems can exist 363 days per year, while the 2 inspection days show acceptable conditions. The violations found are just what's visible. Inspectors can't detect many dangerous pathogens without laboratory testing that rarely occurs. Norovirus, Salmonella, and E. coli contamination can be present even when restaurants pass visible inspections. Bonus Secret 4. Customer ratings are manipulated and unreliable. The free food silences complaints. Chains train managers to immediately offer free meals, gift cards, or discounts to unhappy customers before they can post negative reviews. The compensation convinces many customers not to share their negative experiences publicly. The corporate response teams game ratings. Chain restaurants employ teams that monitor review sites and respond to every negative review, often getting them removed or buried. They also encourage satisfied customers to post positive reviews, skewing the overall ratings. The franchise variation creates confusion. A chain might have some well-run franchise locations and numerous terrible ones, but consumers can't distinguish quality beforehand. The brand-level ratings don't reflect that specific locations may have catastrophic problems. Bonus Secret 5: the casual dining industry is dying. The sales declines are dramatic and sustained. Casual dining chains saw sales drop nearly 21% in 2020, and many never recovered. Customer counts continue falling as people choose fast casual chains like Chipotle or stay home rather than pay $20 for mediocre food. The generational shift dooms the model. Casual dining chains like Red Lobster and Olive Garden built their business on baby boomers. They failed to attract millennials and Gen Z, who prefer either higher quality restaurants or cheaper fast casual options. The aging customer base is literally dying out. The delivery and fast casual competition killed the niche. Third-party delivery made staying home easy, while fast casual chains like Panera and Chipotle offer higher perceived quality at lower prices. The middle-tier casual dining category lost its reason to exist. These 5 restaurant chains, TGI Fridays, Red Lobster, Olive Garden, Applebee's, and especially Golden Corral, represent the worst of American casual dining. The pattern is consistent: microwaved frozen food, systematic health violations, private equity destruction, deceptive marketing, and declining quality that drives customers away permanently. The bankruptcy filings, health department closures, rodent and roach infestations, spoiled food service, and customer abandonment prove these chains repeatedly fail to provide even minimally acceptable dining experiences. Health inspectors, food critics, and industry analysts all agree. These restaurants cannot consistently deliver safe, quality food. Protect yourself by avoiding these chains entirely, especially Golden Corral's documented pattern of severe health violations and contamination. Your health and your money deserve better than microwaved frozen meals served in restaurants with roaches and rodent droppings. If this video helped you understand which restaurant chains to avoid, hit that like button. Subscribe to the Hidden Menu for more restaurant industry investigations that expose what casual dining chains don't want you to know. And drop a comment below. Which of these restaurants surprised you most? Or have you had terrible experiences at any of these chains? Your stories help warn other diners. Remember, the endless breadsticks and never-ending pasta exist to distract you from the frozen, microwaved reality happening behind the kitchen doors.